Welcome to a new section, section number 2. So the first one is the workforce planning. And without a workforce, nothing can really happen. People are required for doing the job. And the workforce planning can come from the HR department to some extent, but also from the service teams. What kind of roles, what knowledge is required, attitude, skills, including those competency profiles discussed earlier, the LATs, CM. We need people who may understand the new technologies and how to exploit them, leadership capabilities, and keeping a focus on the future. All that is required. So it may sound a little theoretical, but yes, a practice is involved here, workforce and talent management. Though we won't go into the details of this practice, but we need to know that such a practice exists and it'll be called upon here. For the CDS course, it is more important to understand the practices associated with the value streams, which we will cover afterwards in depth. But the workforce planning is just covered superficially. And it's a general management practice. This practice has not come from the service management domain or the technical management domains, but from general management domain, just like supplier management or knowledge management, relationship management, continual improvement, project management, risk management, portfolio management. Those are all general management practices. The purpose of this practice is to enable organization leaders and managers to focus on creating an effective and actionable people strategy. Meaning analyzing the current workforce, determining future workforce needs, identifying the gap between the present and the future, and implementing solutions so that the organization can achieve its mission, goals, and strategic objectives. Many times organizations do not look into the future and they may assume that the current workforce is good enough. But this practice is about future thinking. It's about the people strategy. And people strategy means what is the current situation of people? What is the future needs? What is the gap? Do the gap analysis, close the gap so that we are ready for the future. So in summary, ready for the future is a key goal of workforce and talent management. Therefore, with that goal in mind, all these should be done. The strategies for recruiting, retaining, developing, and managing employees. Meaning, a person may have to be hired who has flexible attitude or has good potential to perform, or should perform well, should maybe have experience of performance, but if not, they should have potential to show good performance and to learn as well. Number 2, understanding how human resources will be used to meet the business goals. While technology will be used, procedures will be used, how humans will be used to meet the business goals. What will be the job of humans? Previously, we always thought it was the job of humans, but now maybe it's about what will machines do and what will humans do. So, and number of staff as well as skills and competence. Yeah, this is the headcount planning and numbers and skills, and this is done traditionally also, but then with a focus on the future as well. Even it could include succession planning, which has been traditional, but now future planning is more important for all levels. Then it should be done at all levels, not just maybe in a single team. The thinking should be holistic. Then for all capabilities, new ones, change services, support any forthcoming services based on ongoing discussions or based on industry trends, everything needs to be considered. A little bit more on the workforce and talent management. So essentially what we are learning here is opening ourselves as an IT practitioner into more about the HR world. And you see, by understanding the workforce and talent management practice, it becomes easier for IT practitioners to understand or collaborate with human resources department or procurement department. This one is about the role of the 6 service value chain activities in this practice. This is just a minor point, may not be so relevant for the exam, but good to know them. These are the 6 SVC activities within the overall service value system. And as you know, value streams are made up of one or more of these value chain activities. The plan activity is about having the sharing the vision, improvement direction. Therefore, in the workforce and talent area, it is about understanding, having a common understanding among the stakeholders about the current skills available, the future skill needs, and the staff turnover, and also about planning. What is the vision for our workforce? What is the direction for moving forward? What is the direction for improving the workforce and talent management? Then improving is about improving the overall workforce and talent management to ensure that based on the business needs, for example, bringing in trainings or on the job experimentation or assignments to make improvements, or technical exchanges and forums with the people from other teams, other regions, locations. Knowledge, there could be knowledge fairs, etc., for improving the workforce. Again, that is a knowledge management area, but this is about improving the workforce and talent. Engagement, this is about improving the relationship, transparency, trust. That is the purpose of engage activity. So the more people understand about what is the demand and how it will impact the people have to be informed about how they are being impacted because of the business demands, whether their current skills will be relevant or not, why do they need to keep up to date, why is it important for them to self-develop and attend workshops, etc. And that creates a better relationship, trust, and understanding among the employees, which is about engagement. Design and transition is about ensuring the expectations are met. That is the purpose of design and transition. Expectation with respect to time, quality, cost are met, which means in a changing world, that's why the expectations keep changing, which means competencies also need to change. Yes, that's the message here. Obtaining and building is about either obtaining from outside or getting them internally within the organization. And this is the actual, they're taking the action. Therefore, the actual training, mentoring all comes here, recruiting, etc. And lastly, ongoing maintenance, that is delivery and support, as per expected agreements, expected service level and targets. So when we apply this to this practice, workforce and talent, it's about ensuring that the current knowledge, capability, skills are meeting the needs, the current skills. So the thinking becomes very deep when we try to combine a practice with these 6 value chain activities, which means we have to first of all understand the purpose of these value chain activities. And once the purpose is clear for these 6, then how does it connect with the purpose of the workforce and talent management in particular?